Today's forum is organized by the UK Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, FCDO, in collaboration with the Policy and Legal Advocacy Center, PLAC, and the Partnership to Engage, Reform, and Learn project, popularly known as the PERL project. This engagement offers us a good opportunity for reflection. We gather here to evaluate the critical lessons learned from the FCDO's interventions, which have been quite a number, and which have played an instrumental role in advancing democracy and governance in Nigeria, particularly with the legislature. The FCDO, formerly the Department for International Development, DFID, has long been a partner in Nigeria's developmental journey. This has been said over and over. Different speakers who mounted the podium. And it is the truth. We can confirm as the legislature that it is the truth. For many years, the FCDO has supported our institutions, including the National Assembly, through its collaboration with organizations like PLAC. This partnership has significantly enhanced the legislative capacities of our parliamentarians, as well as our staff. It is a matter of pride that the contributions of the UK government have helped to shape a more robust legislative framework in Nigeria, enabling us to serve the people of Nigeria better. As one of Nigeria's foremost non-governmental organizations, PLAC has forged a strong and quite productive relationship between the National Assembly and the citizens. This effort in facilitating citizens' engagement, participation, in the legislative process
across several issues, whether it's elections, whether it's legislative engagement, civic education, citizens' engagement. So it's a wide range of conversation that's going on around here in this meeting. And the reasons we're discussing it is to see what lessons we can take from it and how we can go forward. Certainly in the 25 years of Nigeria's Fourth Republic, there has been huge gains, but there has also been huge challenges as well. And part of discussing is to see how, going forward, we can tackle those challenges and take our democracy to greater heights. The results are continuous. Building democracy is incremental. You never get to the point one day that you said you have now completely built democracy. So for us, it's incremental. Sometimes we have disappointments. A lot of times we have gains. For citizens, the expectations are always very high that government responds to their demands. And it's also a question really at every time, what is the nature, what is the extent of government's response to citizens' demands? So our responsibility as civil society is to keep the push on government to respond to citizens and to encourage and build citizens' resolve to ask questions, to make demands on government. Hopefully that all leads to building development and building our democracy.
Democratic processes and ensuring that democracy deliver tangible benefit to all Nigerians. I am a firm believer that democracy has come to stay in Nigeria. What we must now focus on is refining the process. And I believe that is why this event is being organized, to refine the process. There's no doubt that democracy has come to stay. We must continue to update our electoral laws, and the National Assembly is there to exercise this function, provide the legislative framework upon which our democracy will thrive on. We must continue to update our electoral process laws in line with current realities, ensuring they reflect the needs and challenges of our time. It is equally important that those elected into office fulfill their mandate like some of us, and I believe we are doing that. 10 Senate is the correctly Senate, and we are doing that. It is equally important that those elected into office fulfill their mandate by delivering the basic dividends of democracy to the people. At the end of the day, nobody can develop Nigeria except Nigerians themselves. Both the leaders and the lay must work together to build the Nigeria we all desire. A nation grounded in justice, equity, and progress. Once again, I commend all organizers and partners for their unyielding support for democratic governance in Nigeria. I am confident that this event will further strengthen our resolve to